Today we're going to look at the Fortnite action figure, The Visitor, from Jazwares. This set is the early game survival kit and was originally in stores for $19.99, and you can see why. There's like a whole bunch of extra accessories that the average solo mode figure doesn't come with. Well, here's the front of the package. We'll flip this thing around here real quick, and you can take a quick gander at the back. There's the cross sale for Series 2, and there's the bigger version, and here up here it says The Visitor, Intentions Unknown. So I say let's take this thing off screen, let's open it up, and I'll be right back. Here is the Visitor set out of the package, and we can see all the stuff real quick. Here's the Visitor action figure. Here are 4 glass building materials that he comes with, a collector's guide, the cliffhanger harvesting tool, the beach umbrella pole and, well, the beach umbrella top, the off-world rig back bling, and the heavy shotgun. These are all the accessories he comes with. That's more than the standard. Anyway, so there's 4 of these, and these are really cool. You can kind of see they're translucent. You can kind of see the shadowy version. The closer we get, the more clear it becomes. So that's kind of neat, and that's a standard collector's guide. So the back bling is a pretty standard one. He's got a peg or a hole on the back of his back and a peg there, and we can just push that right on, and it fits on real nice. One thing I'll mention about this is this black is very soft, bendable rubber. The other thing, and it looks like actually there's like a fan of sorts in there. But the other thing is, this almost looks like you could fold it down and shut it. Don't yield to that idea. Don't do that, because this is fixed and molded together. Yeah, you'd really want to. You've got the little decorations, the little moldings like it. You could, but don't fold it down. And yep, we got this stuff. Now the beach umbrella, if you take the pole and then take the umbrella, there's a hole on the underside, and this just sticks right in there, and you can hook the umbrella together, and it goes like that. And a little closer on this harvesting tool. It's got a gold yellow handle and a silver top to it and a black pole. So anyway, I kind of set all these accessories off to the side, and let's take a look at the Visitor himself. So what's his articulation? Well, his head rotates all the way around, and his neck moves back and forth like that. His torso has a pretty good wiggle, and his elbows, I'm sorry, what am I calling? His shoulders kind of go around. Now he's got these little flaps for shoulder pads, so he can lift after you kind of ratchet his arm up, he can lift his arms like that and rotate the shoulders around. If you go too far, I don't know if you're going to actually break these off at some point, but you might want to be careful how much you stress those. So I'm not going to go any further. So there might be a little bit of a hindrance there. If they pop off, I don't know if they'll hook back on or not. Anyway, the elbows rotate around and bend back and forth, and his wrists rotate around and bend back and forth. And this, his left arm has this kind of a strange, I don't know if you want to call it a claw or a blade or a knife or what. I'm not really sure what that is. So anyway, I did notice that his right arm is absence of a typical Fortnite figure computer. So that's interesting. His waist does rotate all the way around, and he's got some wiggable, movable legs. And he could sit if he wanted to. Okay, he can kind of sit if he wanted to. He's got a standard double knee joint that will bend, and his ankles rotate and hinge up and down like so. So he's got the pretty good standard articulation that all the other figures do. So what you've come to expect from these Fortnite figures, he provides. So that's pretty cool. Let's see real quick here about putting this gun in his hand, the heavy shotgun. So it looks like that works out pretty good. What about this harvesting tool? Kind of tuck it here. Maybe, kind of. There we go. All right. So we got the harvesting tool and the heavy shotgun in his hands. I am the visitor. I forgot my catchphrase. Oh well. Or my description on the back of the box. Yeah. Oh, let's do this. Yep, he's breaking up some building material so he can have building material. Anyway, we can put this on his back. And there you go. There's a pretty complete looking visitor figure. I'm going to take these off and going to kind of glance here at his... What's his look like? Anyway, so he's got a gray outfit. And he's got this kind of metallic blue armor on parts of him in his helmet. He's got some silver highlights here and there to accent what I'm guessing is metal. Brown boots. And his face looks really interesting. It's kind of got like a targeting system there and some sort of a readout on the lower portion. I don't know if I can bring this figure closer. Let me bring down a light here. Let's see if I can focus in. It might be too close for my camera. But I hope you can see that. That's kind of an interesting deal. Now I turn the light off, you're going to notice it's darker. And he's got brown and metallic armor, shoulder pads. There's a hose going down here around his torso to his back. He's just a very interesting looking figure. He could be a guy, he could be a robot, he could be an alien. He could be just about anything you want him to be. I like him. I think he's a pretty cool figure. Alright, so that's all I got for you today. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow on the next Fortnite action figure video.